Now, around 5 months ago, we got the first teaser trailer of Episode 9 by Disney and Lucasfilm in the form of a teaser trailer. Followed a couple of months later, we actually got the second teaser trailer over at D23 and by Good Morning America, which really got a lot of people very much excited and eager to see the third and final trailer of Episode 9 by J.J. Abrams and crew. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film is, of course, going to really respect the prequels and the originals by having a lot of connections to the past 8 Star Wars movies, as well as containing a lot of Easter eggs that's really going to be used as a way in order to evolve the characters of Rey and Kylo Ren. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to various shot descriptions of the upcoming trailer 3 of this movie, this is where things begin to get very intense for Episode 9. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that Kylo Ren is said to be in a standoff in front of Rey with both of their lightsabers ignited, where Kylo is said to appear very angry, where he is holding his helmet in one hand and his saber in the other, where it leads to a moment in which Kylo drops his helmet on the ground and shoots a streak of Force lightning toward Rey, where a wide-angle shot is said to present Rey blocking the Force lightning strike from Kylo Ren with her lightsaber on board of Kylo Ren's Ravager ship. Now, it's explained that the lightning has a slightly lighter color than Palpatine's did in the last episodes in Episode 3 and 6, and that Rey appears to be struggling during the shot against Kylo Ren. The next describes a sequence in which Rey is said to be meditating inside of an ancient Jedi temple, where she is said to be levitating over a large boulder with Jedi statues behind her, where it's explained that a blue kyber crystal is levitating and floating around Rey's head, with pieces of the Skywalker saber also located around her. As this happens, it's explained that the voices of Anakin, Luke, Kenobi, and Yoda are eventually heard in the background, where the dialogue is said to be brand new. As this happens, a brand new theme by John Williams is said to play over the shot. The next describes a moment in which there is a rear shot of Kylo Ren looking over Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, being lifted by a large crane, where it appears to be rusted and missing a wing on its left side, which also transitions to a moment in which Kylo Ren is looking over Darth Vader's burned armor that is standing up like a statue, where the Vader breathing is said to be heard. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, we can see that this film already is going to have a lot of nostalgic moments in the film. Not only do we have the return of the second Death Star and Palpatine and relics of Darth Vader, but of course we also have a lot of connections to the prequels, right? So, the one piece that I really want to go over here that I believe just really proves that Kylo Ren is going to be far stronger than ever before is how now he is able to use the concept of Force lightning. Now, this is going to be a big deal because we do know that Episode 9 takes place roughly 1 year later after the events of Episode 8. And with that being said, 1 year is a good amount of time for Kylo Ren to train himself or to study the ways of the dark side through other objects or artifacts in order to really benefit him, himself and become more powerful. And we actually learned that, of course, officially speaking, in The Rise of Skywalker over at D23, that, of course, Kylo Ren is going to be exploring the very depths of the dark side, and that's actually going to contribute to his new power in this movie. So, the fact that he will be using Force lightning in this film, I think, really does mark it down that he's going to be a very powerful Force user in this movie, and it's one of the main reasons as to why in this particular shot that's actually going to be included in the upcoming footage involves Rey actually struggling this time up against Kylo Ren on board of his Ravager ship, which could very well match directly up with the image that we got from Empire a couple of days ago. You guys may have saw it, where Kylo Ren is said to be in Hangar Bay with a lot of stormtroopers in the background. Now, with that being said, the other piece that I do want to go over that stands out to me as well is, of course, how Kylo Ren is said to be standing over Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, being lifted by cranes, where the ship itself appears to be rusted and missing an entire wing on its left side. Now, once again, this is nice, nostalgia, bringing us back to Star Wars A New Hope, because ever since A New Hope, we never got to see Darth Vader's TIE Advanced ever again, other than the comics and video games and stuff like that, right? So the fact that they are bringing it back in some way, shape, or form in The Rise of Skywalker opens up some questions. Is Kylo Ren going to rebuild this thing? Does he have plans with Darth Vader's TIE Advanced? I'm pretty sure that this is mainly going to be a little Easter egg, nothing more than that. A little nice piece in order to get fans, pretty much happy and looking back at where it all began back in 1977 of when Darth Vader was introduced. So I think that's a great little Easter egg that J.J. Abrams is throwing in there, and the fact that they are making a canon that his TIE Advance survived somewhere in the galaxy, at least somewhat. It's damaged, but it's still in one piece for the most part. So, yeah, I would love to hear what all of you have to say about this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to morning.